Today's Edinburgh derby at Easter Road saw Hibs looking to prolong their six-match unbeaten run and cling on to an outside chance of top six. They had, though, lost their last 4 games against Hearts.
One of the best goals in the derby in a long time. The hero is Stephen Elliott. Andy Driver fires Hearts in front. Cameron Kyle strikes for Hearts.
Hibs' last game was in Perth nearly a month ago. Manager Colin Calderwood added Liam Miller and Martin Scott to the team which drew with St Johnstone in pursuit of his first Edinburgh derby win. Hearts were without injured keeper Marian Kello and top scorer Rudy Skacel. Adrian Morowiec was suspended. In came Jamie McDonald, Ismail Bouzid, Ryan Stevenson and Andy Driver. Paul Mitchell was at Easter Road.
Down on Andy Driver. Driver loses out to Sergi. One of 6 Hibs players making their Edinburgh derby debut. Scott's another, he's flicked it over the top onto Rarden. Well, he seemed to open up his foot down at Rarden. An attempt to finish. Lovely ball through by Scott. Rarden inside Webster and sent it wide. Stevenson pushes it back through onto Andy Driver. He's missed the last 3 Edinburgh derbies. Cuts the ball back onto Stephen Elliott. Brown beats it away and Hanlon clears. What a lively start to the match. Stevenson releasing Driver. Low ball across, met well by Stephen Elliott. Scored at Easter Road earlier in the season. Comes Callum Booth trying to get a bet out of David Templeton. Thornhill flicked nicely back into the path of Callum Booth. Booth still going. And that's a good stop from Jamie McDonald. Mako Sergi was right beside him. Couldn't afford to spill this one. Booth running forward from the left back position. Hearts pick up again. Chance for Elliott. Good challenge from Paul Hanlon. Bouzid had played him through. Booth sends it clear. Met by Ian Black. Driver flicks it through. Elliott trying to get away from Hanlon. Are coming together. Well, 1 or 2 Hearts claims for a penalty. Stephen Elliott certainly seemed to think so. Hanlon caught his boots. Referee not interested. Colin Calderwood demanding so much of his side this afternoon. He need to win if they don't have a chance of being in the top 6. Thompson sends it in, it's missed and it's on to Elliott and bounces into the arms of Mark Brown. Well, I think he saw it late. Elliott avoided Scott and Hibs are lucky here. Hearts unbeaten in the last 6 derby matches, won the last 4. In fine form as Templeton tries to find a way through. He's upended there by Callum Booth. Free kick. No argument at all from the fullback. Craig Thompson to deliver. Thompson in, Bouzid's free and he hits it wide. Well, he's only ever scored once for Hearts and a great chance here. Comes across onto Thompson. Plenty of space for Hearts on the left hand side. Andy Driver plays it in, flick back by Elliott, comes on to Ryan Stevenson. The opening goal at Easter Road comes for Hearts and for Ryan Stevenson, who scores for the first time in the Edinburgh derby. Controlled it well with the right foot, dispatched it with the left. So many chances of the match so far. It's Hearts who take their first one, 1-0. That's not an easy sound for a Hibs manager to hear. Hibs trying to get back into this, flicked over the top. Sergi and Zaliukas collide. Now that could be a penalty, it is. And Zaliukas will go off here. Ian Bryant will reach for the red card. And Marius Zaliukas, after 33 minutes, will be dispatched. Well, he seemed to just glance at the attacker and take him down. Rarden played it over the top. He had a look at Sergi. He definitely impeded him, denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity, and Hearts are down to 10. Liam Miller, simple strike from the penalty spot, and Hibs finally scored against Hearts this season. McDonald went the right way. The penalty though was unstoppable, and after 34 minutes it's 1 apiece. Delight for Colin Calderwood. Booth Pulls the ball back. That's being stretched here. Booth goes on the overlap, flicks it across. Deco is unmarked. Well, what a boost that would have been for Hibs going into half-time if Francis Deco could have scored here. Certainly should have put it on target. Thompson sends it in. This will get it clear. Van Steek back onto Booth. Black takes a chance and Rarden's nipped in. Hibs have got players racing through the middle. Deflected by Black. Onto Miller. Paulson is there. Sochi behind him. Paulson! Should have been 2-1. No doubt about it. Well, Black, instead of putting the ball out, tried to control it. He then blocked Rarden, who just yelled at Miller to send it infield, and Paulson sent it over the top. Utter frustration. Hanlon still going, well played. Van Steek, his Edinburgh Derby debuts. Rarden outside him. Derek Rarden settles. Derek Rarden, good save from the goalkeeper. Rarden's got 3 inside. Went himself. We have to go back 16 Edinburgh Derbies for the last time that Hibs scored twice against Hearts. Arguably they should have found the net again this afternoon. Remains 1-1. Hearts defending well on the 2 banks of 4, but that goes over the top. Soji knocks it back onto Derek Rarden. Rarden cuts it across and Andy Webster is there. Hearts survive. Derek Rarden again with a chance. Soji played it back to him. McDonald pushed him wide and Andy Webster was calm. It's an enthralling Edinburgh Derby. 11-man Hibs, 10-man Hearts. Played into the box, Van Steek gets the touch on it, and Ricardo Van Steek scores for Hibs! 11 minutes to go in the derby, and Hibs are ahead. Utter joy round Easter Road. Wasn't the best first touch, but the second touch was sure. Jimmy McDonald got caught out here, and Ricardo Van Steek scores for Hibs. Hibs 2, Hearts 1. Colin Calderwood delighted with a goal. Hibs lead in the derby for the first time this season. Jason Thompson coming forward. Thornhill goes in, takes him down. Well, he won the ball, but his trailing leg came into Jason Thompson. And that's why the referee will have given the free kick. So Greg Thompson has a couple of good deliveries in the match. 6 minutes to go. Thompson plays it in. Webster heads it across, and Stephen Elliott equalises for Hearts. Well, Hibs lead lasts barely 5 minutes, and Stephen Elliott has Hearts level. He scored at Easter Road in November, and he nets the equaliser here in April. The 10 men have come from behind to level. Craig Thompson played it in. Andy Webster's been terrific at the back, set him up, and Elliott simply didn't miss. You can almost feel the disappointment round Easter Road, the 3 stands. As Booth runs over the ball onto Rarden. McDonald touches it round. 7 Derby Day goals for Derek Rarden. He was looking for number 8. Van Steek. Hibs tried to find a winner. Van Steek works it in. It's blocked. Palazuelos goes in. Thornhill, McGowan. They're really battling. The ball gets pushed through. Rarden. Good save from Jimmy McDonald. Well, this is his 4th Edinburgh Derby. He's started 2, he's never lost. Hibs pushed through here. Rarden was onside. That's a fine save from McDonald. Brown sends it long. Hearts headed away. Thornhill. Rarden outside him. Rarden for the winner. It wouldn't even go for a goal kick. Well, what a miss from Derek Rarden. Hibs couldn't hope for it to fall to a better player. Well wide.
I thought you were going to jump out of that chair a couple of times as we relived that, Billy. Because you were down to 10 men, because you had key players missing, did that feel like a win?
Well, you know, when you've played for an hour with 10 men, you know, and you went 2-1 down with about 10 minutes to go, you know, and to get a point out of it, yeah, it's definitely a moral victory for us. You know, a really good point at the end of the day.
Could you have had the game put to bed, do you think, in the first half hour? You had good chances, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, and I thought in the first half hour we played really well, up to the sending off. I thought we were in command of the game and I was confident we were going to win it. And we did have chances, but you know, as the game went on, Hibs had a lot more.
Could you have had a penalty here?
Well, I thought at the time it was a penalty, and when I see that, you know, it looks like a penalty to me. Maybe for where the referee was, it was difficult to give it.
This was a fantastic chance for Bouzid, wasn't it?
Best chance of the game, you know, for us, and he should have scored.
And a great finish by Ryan Stevenson. He did well to gather that, get it out from under his feet, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's a really good player, Ryan, you know, and he's got the technical ability to do that. You know, we signed him from Ayr United, and he moved up 2 divisions, and he's done exceptionally well. And not only is he a good player, he's a good lad to have about the club. And I was delighted he got a goal there, and he's been practicing and training his finishing, and that's his reward.
How much did the sending off change the game, and how much do you feel let down by Marius Zaliukas for doing this?
Well, I think we were on top, as I said, and I think we would have won the game. But I don't think there's any excuses there. I think Marius has got caught too far up the park, and was ball watching anyway, and he has impeded the striker, and you know, it is a penalty, and these days you won't escape a sending off there, and the referee, Ian Brines, was quite right, I'm afraid.
Did Hibs make the numbers work? It certainly looked like it, judging by the chances they created after Zaliukas went.
Well, they did. I think that they played the game in the right manner. You know, when they had an extra man, they passed the ball, and you know, we still had to go forward. And when you go forward, when you're a man down, you know, you do leave spaces, and Hibs did have a few chances there. Luckily, never took them. And you know, the strange thing was that the player you don't want the chances to fall to was Derek Reardon, and it just wasn't his day. He didn't have his shooting boots on, and thank goodness for that.
Did Jamie McDonald bottle out of that?
Well, I thought he had a terrific game, Jamie, and he's done well for us. I don't think Jamie would bottle out anything, but I think he should have just come and cleaned that out there. You know, it looked like that he got caught. I think the goal scorer's touch put him off a wee bit. You know, it was a bad touch he took. But you know, I think when he looks at that tonight, he'll be a wee bit disappointed there.
He did redeem himself, didn't he, with some important saves there off the back of it?
Oh, he had a good game. I mean, he's a safe pair of hands. One thing we've got at Tynecastle in abundance is good goalkeepers. The 3 of them are good goalkeepers, and Jamie's as good as any of them. And he had a really good game, but you know, maybe he should have done better there.
Colin Calderwood won't like looking back on the goal which gave you a point, but I guess from your point of view, this is really well worked.
It certainly is, and just before that, Andy Webster had won a header at the back post from a corner, and he's done great here. He's beaten Murray in there. But you know, from Hibs' point of view, that's a really poor goal, because if Elliott misses that, Palazuelos is at the back of him there. You know, so they haven't done their job, and Colin, being a defender, will no sleep tonight about that one.
I suppose your plan was, injury permitting, to have Kevin Kyle and Stephen Elliott teaming up together. I mean, where could Hearts have been at this stage of the season had Kevin Kyle stayed fit?
Yeah, well, you know, we signed Stephen Elliott with that in mind, because they had played together before. And funny enough, they didn't start the season because the 2 Elliots played up front. But once Kevin came in the team, you know, I think if he had kept fit, I'm not saying we would have won the league this season, but I think we would have run the Old Firm a lot closer, because I mean, we went a 12-game run, we won 11 and drew 1 out of the 12, and Kyle was causing all sorts of chaos in other teams' defences, and you know, they are a good pairing.
A great game, 2-2.